Last time on the RWBY reaction. Holy shit! That's how the moon's broken?! Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dan, the voice behind ThatKaitoDan, and welcome to my reaction for RWBY Volume 6 Episode 4. So that's how it is. Before we get started, as always, please make sure you are watching the episode first through the official sources on roosterteeth.com and other sites provided, and support the show, support the RWBY. And also as well, by the time that you guys are seeing this, I'm going to be over my brother's in England for about a week. I've mentioned this hopefully in my review as well, but yeah, I'm going to be over there for about a week, and there shouldn't be any complications in terms of me getting videos out, but there may be a slight delay of releasing them, maybe like a few hours or so, depending on how busy I am. But yeah, you should still get videos from me as per usual, just maybe a little bit later in the day. But if you want to keep up to date with anything that I'm doing in terms of my time over there or just updates on the channel, please make sure you follow me on Twitter, links in the description down below. But yeah, it's time for another RWBY reaction, and it's a shorter one than last time. 13 minutes compared to, I think it was like 26 last time, which I'm totally fine with. After last week's episode, which was a flipping blockbuster of an episode, not just in terms of its length, but in terms of the stuff inside the episode, I'm understandable that we've got a trimmed down episode with, really, I assume, the first of a new arc, which is the fallout from everything we learned. All the stuff about Salem, about Ozma, the stuff with the relics, the God Brothers. There's a lot to take in, and I'm sure we're going to see the reactions to all that over the course of the next couple of episodes. So I'm perfectly fine with this being a shorter episode. It really is just a case of what the episode has itself. And it looks like we're also going to be seeing the bad guys, so I made sure to wear some bad guy clothes. But yeah, I think that's all that needs to be said, so let's get into it. Count it down with me. 3, 2, 1.
Salem can't be killed.
And we're starting right off, it seems. Oh, he's crying.
You hadn't told us. How could you think that was okay?
Yeah, I'm not actually surprised he's crying, to be honest.
What is your plan to defeat Salem?
Jeez.
Don't have one.
That's not the answer they want to have. Whoa! Crow! Whoa! Dude!
No one wanted me.
Out of all the people to punch him, I did not think it would be Crow.
I gave my life to you because you gave me a place in this world.
Even he's starting to lose trust in
I
Oz.
was finally doing some good. But you are. Meeting you was the worst luck of my life.
Oh, damn. Now he's starting to realize the weight of his actions, but...
Maybe you're right.
Bloody hell. Oh, he's switched. Yeah, poor
happened?
Oscar. He got decked out.
He's gone.
That
Huh?
bastard! Tell
Oh!
me he's done yet!
Bastard!
This is different. He's gone. It's like he's locked himself deep inside my head.
Yeesh.
My head. I hate this. I want it to stop.
He just left.
Yeah, this ain't good.
Enough.
Getting some huge cracks in this,
Move on.
in the
It'll
team's
be
dynamic.
dark before we know it, and every one of you is spewing negativity.
Go on, Maria. Be the wise old lady these guys
There's a
need.
trail over there. Trails usually lead somewhere.
At least get out the
I don't
cold.
know who you think you are, but no buts.
Damn.
Understand that
Smack.
you're upset.
Back.
Honestly, I'm still coming to terms with the fact that this is humanity's second time around.
So she did, she was a part of the whole
If we don't move,
Revelations.
we die. And I'll be damned if I've lived this long just to die out here in the cold.
I love Maria already. She's such a great character to have for these guys.
She's right. Come on.
I think they're definitely going to need someone like her right now where everyone's morale is very, very low, it seems. At least she gets a little piggyback from Bumblebee. Come on, Ruby, lift his spirits. Maybe not by showing him.
I'm just going to be another one of his lives, aren't I?
Kid.
Of course not. You're your
Go on,
own
Ruby.
person.
Don't lie to him, Ruby.
Dude, Crow! I mean, I get why he's upset, and I get why he doesn't want to give false hope to Oscar, because he's now... Oh, we're going to the bad guys, it seems. But yeah, I understand why he doesn't want to give false hope to Oscar, because he's now feeling that he was given false hope by Ozpin, but... Damn, when you know Crow's going up against you, you've, you done fucked up. Ugh. Oh, it's, a Mistralian airship. So these guys are coming back for the first time then. This is gonna be interesting. How does Salem react to everything that happened in Haven? Who flew them in, by the way? Tyrion!
Welcome back, welcome back.
It's good to see you again, you little manic, depressive, manic freak. Oh, he's got the,
Let's go.
new stinger, it seems. Even these guys don't want to have any of his bullshit.
Speaking of which, where is our fall maiden?
Don't push the cinder button. Don't push the cinder button.
Emeralds, come on.
Yeah, Emerald's definitely feeling it. It is good to see him back. Whoa!
More than just your tail.
Ayo! Do not piss off someone like Emerald right now.
Cinder isn't here to protect you.
He don't care. He's still going for it. Ugh. Guy's a real freak.
Back off, freak.
Hey, Mercury!
Oh, don't misunderstand.
Nice to see him actually back up Emerald.
Because it appears you failed our queen.
Hmm.
And that is a tragedy.
Yeah, this is gonna be an interesting fallout. Oh, Jesus. And here's that laugh. Oh, Josh, you're killing this role. I love it. Nice to see he hasn't gotten rusty since his last time. Oh, boy. Here we go. And, of course, now we got the added clarity of what happened in the last episode, so...
I would like you to explain
This is gonna be
to
cool.
me
Hopefully.
how it is you failed so spectacularly.
Well, there's probably a few people to blame, but I think we got one big one. Cinder.
Stop.
Nope. Jeez. Even that look on Hazel's face.
Let me rephrase the question. Who is responsible for your defeat?
I would definitely say Cinder. Emerald's bricking it as well.
I take full responsibility.
Oh, jeez.
Wouldn't be
Jeez.
fair.
She flipping decked out Tyrion.
We all know who's
Oh, boy. What's gonna happen now?
I don't.
Yo! Yo! Flipping hell, I thought she was gonna kill him. She still might, but... Jeez. It's the flipping hands from the opening that reached out to Crow and Ruby. Dude, flipping hell, this went from like 0 to 100 in a second.
Emerald.
Oh,
I want
boy.
you to tell me whose fault this was.
Flipping hell, Emerald looks like she's gonna flipping die. Just from fear.
Now,
Cinder! We failed because of Cinder.
That's gotta hurt so much for her to say that.
that's right.
That face. The facial expressions in this episode is fantastic so far.
I want you to understand why Cinder must be left to toil in her isolation.
So she does know that
She
she's
redeems
alive.
herself.
And now they know.
You mean
She's alive.
And that's good news for Emerald.
How could you know that?
are you questioning our divine savior?
Don't push the buttons, mate. How does she... I'm guessing she knows because the Grim senses because of Cinder's arm. Or maybe
It's
her,
important not to lose sight of what
like,
drives
seer
us.
ball.
Love, justice.
There's lines from the
reverence.
trailer.
But the
She's taken a
moment
special
you put your
interest in
desires
Emerald.
Before my own, they will be lost to you.
Damn, flipping hell, Hazel's getting bodied here. And she's not killing him, at least.
This isn't a threat. This is simply the truth. The path to your desires.
Again, some of
is
that
only
fear factor
found
back in Salem. She's been
through
needing
you.
this for a while. Which is very good. I'm loving this so far. This is probably going to be the best scene in the episode, maybe? Given the runtime. How much time is left, anyway? Well, we've already gone halfway through, so... I have to
And
wait and see
so
what
we
left is,
must
what's left.
Press on.
Okay, so what's your next plans?
The sword under Vacuo's academy, Shade.
Ma'am,
They mentioned the sword of, what's it? The sword of destruction, I think it
more
is.
to report.
Oh, he's updating with the stuff that he got from, Little Miss Malachite. Ugh. Yeah, what? Careful,
The
mate.
children are taking the lamp to Atlas.
Yeah.
Not if I can help it.
Oh, he's going for them then.
They're being led.
Uh-oh.
Ozpin.
How's she gonna react to that? Flipping pin drop.
He's the only man with a chance of getting through to Ironwood.
Uh-oh.
If that happens,
Uh-oh. The Wicked Witch is pissed. The Wicked Witch is pissed. She's pissed.
Leave. Your grace, I
Tyrion, I don't even think you need to be around right now.
come on.
Hazel's really watching out for Emerald, I'm seeing in this episode. I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. And there's a definite heavy focus on Emerald. Oh god, is she gonna freak out? Oh, she's calmed herself. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Oh, maybe not! Oh, that's a good shot! Yep, Salem is not happy that Ozpin's back. Oh boy. These guys are still feeling dejected.
It doesn't look like this is gonna let up.
You need to find
Just wanna
shelter.
get this stupid relic to Atlas. Let's hope we don't have to walk all the way.
And they were
there.
feeling so positive as well before.
You have nothing better to do than to harass a defenseless
I love
old
these
lady.
two bickering with each other. Oh,
Do you hear that?
is that like a gate or something? Sounds like a gate swinging. Ah, what's that? Tunnel to... Oh, so they got a house nearby at least. Yeah, it was a gate. I was thinking that. Looks like some sort of farm. With all those shed things there. Brunswick
At least one good
Farms.
thing happened today.
Huh.
It looks abandoned. It's
I
still
wonder
better
what
than
that's
this.
referencing to.
Come on, I think we could all use some rest.
I think it's time for these guys to chill their heads before they get their chilled bodies. Huh. I wonder what that reference is. Is that the episode? Yep, that's the episode. Huh, okay. So, again, a very short episode, but I still enjoyed it. I think there was some good in there. Again, this is the start of a new arc of episodes, seeing the fallout spread out across the next couple of episodes, so I'm fine with this being sort of like the first glimpse of what we're gonna hopefully see for the next few. I think obviously the big focus is either side struggling with all the revelations they get and all the negatives to go with their positives. So yeah, very, very interesting. Let's see. So, flipping Ozpin got decked out hard by Crow. I did not expect that. I thought out of all the people that would end up actually throwing a punch at him, Yang was definitely the strongest contender. But the fact that Crow did that obviously shows that even his most trusted ally is now starting to turn on Ozpin, and he seems to be understanding that his actions are now building up to some massive consequences, that being cracks in the shield of the team. They're really starting to fall apart, and I can't blame him for, I guess, running away inside Oscar's head. The guy's obviously got to mull over everything that he's gone through, and he's been forced as well to relive his past mistakes and all his regrets. So the guy's an emotional wreck. The fact that we saw him crying, yes, through Oscar's body, but Ozpin cried. Go back to the first volume and tell me that at one point Oscar will cry, Ozpin will cry, and I would think you were a bit weird. But it's understandable, and there's a lot of heated emotions that are, I feel, I feel justified. There's a lot of sourness, there's a lot of infighting, but there's a lot of understanding for that, for why they feel that way. And obviously this is the first time they're reacting towards all this, so they're not thinking with their calmer heads. And I think them being in this this farm, I imagine, is going to be the setting for a lot of hopefully rebuilding, a lot of recollection for everything they've gone through, and maybe even some other stuff like maybe the talk between Yang and Blake that the two really need. Crow's probably going to be in a major sulk, so we'll have to wait and see what happens with him. But Maria and Ruby are shining, at least. They're really taking control of the situation, and Maria's already feeling like a very welcome part of the team. And again, I'm very curious what Brunswick is referring to. I'm going to have to do some research. I'm sure I've found out by the time I've done my review, so yeah, you'll probably know as well by now, those watching. Sorry, and yeah, we saw the villains for the first time. And yeah, the loss in Haven is a heavy blow for them. There's a lot of tension in this episode. I think that scene with the villains is the strongest part of this episode, especially seeing Salem, given the added clarity we just had. So she definitely feels like more of a threat again. There's a genuine fear factor with her character again that's kind of been lost for the last couple of volumes, with her being so secluded in her castle and not really having much of an impact on her team or the grand conflict itself. But she put Hazel in a spot. She really intimidated Emerald and everyone else into her fold, which she had to. This is the first time she's had to deal with someone's personal vendetta, being Cinder's hatred for Ruby and her own selfish actions that nearly cost her big time. So she had to be this intimidating factor again, and it works. And I'm definitely curious to see what this goes for Emerald, because there's a big focus on her in this episode. Her interaction with Salem, Mercury standing up for her, which is a big bonus, and the same for Hazel as well. And it is good as well to see Tyrion. I know a lot of people are a bit iffy on him, but I enjoy him, and Josh flipping nails his performance once again. So yeah, I think that's everything I want to discuss. Again, I'm not surprised this is not a meaty episode, but it makes sense for the trimmed down runtime, what we've had previously. We need these lower down moments to temper our tone and pace before we start building up to the next big stuff. And with the fact that we're looking like we're going to be having some more character-focused stuff with the relationships and the interactions, we need this slower down pace to benefit that. So I'm fine with this. This is not a great episode, but not a god-awful one. It's very, very good. It's above average, I would say, and I still would love it. I still did love it, I mean. There's a lot of good visual stuff, a lot of good audio stuff. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. But yeah, what do you guys thought about this episode? I'm very curious, since we're now starting into this new arc. So yeah, be sure to leave your comments down below telling me how you feel about the episode. And while you're leaving your comments, please hit the subscribe and bell buttons to make sure you get every new video from me as they drop. And follow me on Twitter at ThatKaitoDan for more on updates on my content as I'm over in England, all things RWBY and more. But until next time, have a good day or good night. and peace out.